All right, here we are in the low ELOs, and this is just me kind of riffing off the cuff about my low ELO thought process. There's not a lot of thoughts, and most of them are not good, but there's a few key moments that I did slow down and think, and in some of those I performed well. In some I didn't, and then I made like 3 mistakes that lost me the game, even though the opponent blundered way harder than I did. But that's something we'll get into. So let's start with our opening. I'm black. I am playing the Owens defense. Dude is playing something. I don't know. If I knew more, I'd be like, yes, the Scotch Vienna Gambit declined with the Queen's group. I don't know. I don't know these things, and I'm too dumb to find out sometimes. Anyway, he does this. Okay, I don't know what this is. I have no idea. It threatens this and this, but I mean, if he comes down, I'm going to take him. So I'm going to continue my development. Now, generally speaking, there's a flow to these openings. It's not following it, but I'm going to try and get into the best position I can. He does that. Boom. Now, do I immediately realize that there's a threat on my queen? This threat, I think, a low ELO town, is pretty significant. Because he's can just come down here and fork my stuff, and I can just lose it, or I could try and take, and he's going to take, or I think a worse, smarter plan is to come down here with this one and fork these two, because, I mean, what am I going to do? I'm losing, right? Okay, cool. It takes me a full minute of thinking. I'm thinking every piece, how can it go? What does it do? What does it not do? Can't think of something. Pre-move that so that, whatever. Okay. What I don't realize is 2 moves. One, this one, which, like, I just start losing stuff. But, hey, it is what it is. I'd actually win that exchange, I think. Or, like I did play, that one. Perfect. But it took me a minute to find it, and then I sit there and wonder why I flag, because I'm trying every other move on God's green earth. Doesn't matter. Now, at this point, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. This isn't the Owens defense anymore. This is Fianchetto light squared bishop on the queen side with, I don't know. And I don't know what the heck they're doing either. So we're going to start playing chess the way I know how. Developing my pieces, trying to get a strong center. This right here, this move was a mouse slip. God dang it. God dang it. I was so smooth with it. I wasn't super down on time. But yeah, absolutely hemmed in my rook with a mouse slip. Is that the reason I lost? Absolutely not. You'll see why I lost, and it's embarrassing. So, let's see. He comes down. Now, I was eyeing this square, but I didn't really want to take it because I didn't have enough pieces ready. That's part of the reason I wanted this rook over here to pull out, and then I can just add more strength to this entire file. Did not happen, though. He decides to go on the attack. Why didn't I take that back? Well, why didn't I take this back, which probably it wanted me to do? Let me see. No, it just wanted me to push. The reason I didn't push was I did not have... probably would have been a good idea. Whatever. Close centers make me nervous. How about that? Anyway, so I come over here. Why? Because I either want to trade with you, or I want to come here and start doing shenanigans on this side of the board. That's my plan. He takes, I take toward the center, trying to be principled. Oh, he's gonna blundy. Okay, well, how do we act? How do we, this starts this irritating red mess of why another reason I am straight up stuck in low ELO is because even if you blunder, there is no promise that I'm gonna capitalize on that blunder, because it's like, hey, there's a free piece right here and you can be a piece up. Now, did this lose me the game? Probably not, but none of this helped. And why? Why did I make this move, this random move? Is because I want this square so that I can fight my way, so I can bust through the center. That's my goal. And I don't see this at all. I think I see it, but for some reason I didn't like it. Whatever. Okay. He castles instead of moving his piece. I move the piece that I wanted to move the entire time because I have a bad plan. Takes, and this is exactly what I wanted. That's kind of what I wanted. Little did I know it's a bad position. Oh, he takes, I take. We're going good. Boom, all this. Actually, boom. And what do we have here? What do we have here? What are we supposed to do? Heck if I know. B7? D7? I'm supposed to come back down here. Now, what does that do? I don't know. I'm not smart enough to know. But my plan is to come here. You take. I take. You maybe come here? Maybe? I don't know. And then I take. What? Oh, no. It was. You do something goofy like this. And then I take your bishop, your rook. And then you take. And I'm like, I'm a god? I'm a god of chess? That is not what happened. I lost this game. So what did happen, Chris? What did happen? Well, let's see. I gave up a free piece. Nice. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Well, you know what? Invading on the second rank is usually pretty strong, so let me do that. Except everything's defended now with that. My plan was to come over here. I didn't know what you were going to do, Mr. Person. But come there and defend everything and make my queen completely useless. Was not on the list of things. So now here I am, and those markings mean that plan was to attack here, because then you can't attack me back. I was like, I think I have checkmate. Well, except that this is there, and so I immediately realized that's there after I moved my piece, because I'm a great player. I'm supposed to be blunder checking everything, every move, and I do not do it at all. Okay, so now everything is again defended. They didn't realize this was defended enough that I'll never take it, so they want to defend it. That's perfectly fine. It's not that bad of a move. And here we are in another stretch of just bad plays. Let's see. It's an inaccuracy. It wants me to play something else. I don't exactly know. It's so inaccurate that they can't even give me like the best moves. Let's see. Queen D4. It's like, bring it back, dude. That's what it wanted me to play. Right here. Offer the queen trade. Give myself a battery, which would still be immediately destroyed. So I don't know what the battery would have done, except for the queen trade. But doesn't matter. He goes there. Okay, cool. That sucks. I go there. Why did I go there? Is because for some reason, I actually don't think it was that bad of a play. And then I go over. Now, what should I have done here? And these are the small things. They're not technically mistakes, but absolutely, if I did everything correctly, I probably would have won, because I can take that. Because one of my biggest weaknesses is I don't realize what's pinned. So I don't come up here because I'm 99.9% sure he's just going to immediately take me. And then if he takes away the pin, well, then I got that. And then we've now traded queens. Ugh. And that's not a fun situation, I guess. But hey, I got 2 rooks still in a bad position. So maybe none of that was good. I come there, they kick my queen, I go one more. Now, again, we are in the same situation as up there, never going to mess with this pawn because we don't want to lose our stuff. They move down there. I'm not exactly sure why. I think it's because that pawn's free and they're just taking it, which they do with check. But why did I come up here? It's because I wanted to connect my rooks. I'm a genius sometimes. No, I'm not at all. So that's a good move, I think. Attacking while defending. Let's do it. Let's see. This was so that I can start trying to break that open. If they didn't move this, I would, I believe, had a pretty good shot. They immediately put me in check. Dang it. Okay, that's perfectly fine. We're just going to move out of check. Then they move their knight. This is no longer an option. No longer an option. And now I'm down to a minute 47. Because every move I make takes 5 minutes to do. Now this move is questionable. yes, with the idea of just breaking this open, and I, for some reason, thought that was a good idea. Oh, so the plan was, yeah. They would take there. I would take here. They would take. I would take. And that would go down, and then I would get to do this, and then they would do that, and damn it, I just played myself. And then, and then you just get to take it. So that wasn't a great plan. And this might be what we call errors in calculation. So what did I end up doing? Taking this way. Damn it. And now I have 37 seconds left because that whole minute 47 was spent trying to think of this. And that. And that's as far as I got. So they take. And at this point, I have 35 seconds left, and I was like, I just need to make something happen. I can't go here. I can't, I can go there, but they're going to take. I can't go here. I could have went there, maybe. But who knows? Can't go there, can't go there. Stockfish has plenty of things, but ain't none of it good for me. So I decide, send it. Just send it. There we go. Now, here's the other piece. If I would have went here, that would have been better. Because who knows, maybe they're not smart enough to do that, except that's a blunder, and now I'm just going to win. So, like, there are blunders to be made. There, maybe they take, and then I take. Who knows? Boom, boom. There are blunders to be made. They didn't make any. I made them all. I proceed to just immediately trade everything off the board and flag myself. So, good job.